What do we got there?
Shoeless Joe Jackson's bat, Black Betsy.
Obviously, it's not the original Black Betsy.
Hey, I never said that Shoeless Joe Jackson touched it.
You'd be surprised of what some people coming here claiming they have.
I decided to come to the pawn shop today to sell my Spalding Black Betsy bat. I'd like to sell it because I'm really not a sports memorabilia guy, and I could use the money. I'm hoping to get $300 for it. Okay, make no mistake, this is not the bat Shoeless Joe Jackson used. This was a bat that you could go to the store and buy. This is a fan item. Some little kid, almost 100 years ago, got this bat, and he hung on to it.
So where'd you get it?
There was an old guy up the street from me was having a garage sale. This thing was in a pile of junk, and it just kind of spoke to me. I picked it out and bought it.
Shoeless Joe Jackson was one of the greatest baseball players of his entire generation. And he was famous for his bat, which was nicknamed Black Betsy. You know why they call him Shoeless Joe?
No.
He only actually took his shoes off during one game. He had a cheap pair of cleats, and the spikes were coming into his feet so bad that his feet were bleeding because of the shoes, and he called timeout, pulled his shoes off, and finished the rest of it in a pair of bare feet.
Wow.
So what do you think? You think he was involved in the fix?
I don't think so. I think he was a real honest South Carolina factory worker who just got caught up with some bad vibes.
Come on, man. Everyone knows he rigged that 1919 World Series game.
In 1919, a bunch of players from the Chicago White Sox threw the World Series. Even though Shoeless Joe played the best game of anybody in the series, he still got blacklisted. Even with all the controversy, there's still a market for a game model Black Betsy from that era. I have more than a few concerns, actually. One thing is this, I've never seen them. I know they're out there. I know they made kids models. They had them for Babe Ruth. They have them for baseball players now. The problem you get when you have stuff like this is that it seems like it'd be almost too easy to make a fake one. Any woodshop teacher in the world can make this bat. And it's not hard to age wood. Sports memorabilia is one of the most commonly faked items out there. Probably because fans love their sports heroes so much, it makes them easy targets. And it makes me extra cautious when I'm making deals like this. So what do you want to do with it?
I want to sell it.
Any idea how much you want for it?
Based on condition, $300.
I mean, if it's real, it'd be a pretty cool bat to have. I got a buddy who will be able to tell me everything there is to know about it. Do you mind if I give him a call?
No, please.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. I'm concerned about the questions he has. It never occurred to me that somebody would have faked this.
Jeremy, what's going on, man?
Corey, how's it going, man? So what'd you find this time?
It's a Spalding Black Betsy.
Okay. The guys call me down to the shop anytime they have a question about a piece of sports memorabilia that they need some more information about. Shoeless Joe Jackson was widely considered one of the most natural hitters ever to play the game, and he even still ranks third all-time in batting average. He was so good that actually Babe Ruth modeled his stance after him and regarded him as the best hitter he'd ever seen.
Wow.
An old fan carved the bat out of a piece of hickory wood. They used tobacco juice to stain it, hence the name Black Betsy. The bat became so famous that the original Black Betsy sold for nearly $600,000.
That's a lot of money.
This may not be the original Black Betsy that was owned by Joe Jackson, but manufactured bats of the all-time greats from this era are extremely collectible. Okay, we do see the Spalding model, Black Betsy right there, and we have the logo mark. We should see right here on the bat knob, again, we do see Spalding's trademark, okay? Based on the markings, this dimension, size, and everything, this bat is actually an authentic store model bat from around 1915 through 1920.
All right. Yeah.
Now, as far as the value of it, we do have some condition issues here. The decal right here, there's a lot of paint missing. Then we can also see right here on the bottom, we have initials AM inscribed. Given the condition, I would value this bat at $800.
800 bucks, huh?
Yeah.
Right on, my man. I appreciate you coming in.
You got it, Corey.
Thank you.
Seeing a bat that's modeled after Black Betsy from Joe Jackson is truly an amazing find.
Well, my man, this is definitely one of those times where calling in a buddy of mine kind of screwed me. I'll definitely give you your 300 bucks for it.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit, because he mentioned it could go for as high as 800, right?
Yeah, man, but I still have to sell it, and I still have to find someone that wants to buy it.
All right, so we're at 400, is that correct?
No, I told you I'd pay you 300 for it, so you're
300.
asking me for 400 now.
Sure, why not? 400 is a nice price. That way you make money, I make money, everyone's happy.
Split the difference with me, go 350.
350. Okay.
All right, deal, man.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I'm really glad the experts showed up because I'm walking out with more money that way.